Let's join the hands together right in front of the chest. Close your eyes for a moment. Take your chin down. And let's set up the breath. Inhale. And exhale. A few more times through the nose. Inhaling. Exhaling. Feel yourself breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Let's take the last breath. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead, open your eyes, release the hands down. And then as you inhale, you're gonna take the hands down, interlock the fingers and just lift the index up. Extend the arms, and as we exhale, we're gonna fall to the right side, extending the left side of the body. Inhale, we're coming back up. Open up that front of the body and exhale, left side. Let's repeat. Inhale, lifting and extending. And as we exhale, we fall to the right. Inhale again, we lift. And exhale to the left. Let's do it one last time. Inhale, lifting, extending, exhale to the right. Inhale, lifting again, open up, extend, exhale to the left. And then inhale, lift again, release the hands all the way down and bring your arms back. We're gonna interlock the fingers, extend the elbows, and we're gonna stretch the neck. You're gonna bring the chin in, extend the elbows down, hands going down. And you should be feeling a nice stretch all along the back of the neck. And breathe, inhaling. Exhaling. One more, inhale. And then exhale. Now lift up your head, release the hands down. Let's step into the front of the mat. We're gonna start moving in half vinyasas. Inhale, raise the arms up, join the hands together, look at your thumb. And as we exhale, try to keep the back as flat as possible. Take the hands all the way down, Uttanasana. Inhale, extend the spine, shoulder blades back, look up. Exhale, release again. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, Samastiti. Repeat 2 more times. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, extend. Exhale, release. Inhale, arms come up. Samastiti. Last time. Inhale. Extend the front of the body. Look up into your thumbs. Exhale. With the back flat and the legs strong, we're coming all the way down. Inhale. Extend the spine. Look up. Shoulder blades back. And as we exhale, we place the hands down into the floor and we step back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Let's spread the fingers and root the fingertips down into the mat. Rest the chest down. Lift up the tailbone. You can keep the knees a little bit bent if you find a lot of tension on the back of the legs, or you can stand the legs up. Keep drawing the tailbone up. Let's stay here for one last breath. And as we exhale, we're gonna bend the knees and we're coming all the way down into table pose. We're gonna move the spine a little bit. So inhale, drop the shoulder blades. Connect the shoulder blades together, curve the spine, look up. And as you exhale, draw the belly in, take the chin in. Inhaling. Exhale, move the belly in, press the floor with your hands. Inhale. Feel that you're extending the front of the body, look all the way up. Exhale, try to spread each vertebra. 2 more, inhale. Drop that belly down. Exhale, draw the belly in, belly towards the spine. Let's do one last one. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the spine flat again. Try to keep the area around the belly strong. And then as we inhale, we're gonna stand the left leg up all the way back, and the toes right now are touching to the floor. And then inhale, lift that left leg back. You wanna keep that leg strong, almost like pushing an imaginary wall behind you. Heel in line with the hip, and then take the right arm up, and we'll hold it here for 3 breaths. Inhale, 1. Keep drawing the belly in so you don't curve the lower back. So we keep the whole spine well aligned, the body active. Let's take one last breath here. And as we exhale, we take the right hand down to the floor. The left toes are gonna touch the floor, and we're gonna rotate. So we're gonna rotate over the right knee. We're gonna open up that left hip. Try to keep the shoulder in line with the wrist, and inhale. Take the left arm up, hold it here, and now open up that left shoulder and extend the left arm forward. And breathe. Now keep pressing the outer edge of the back foot as you keep reaching with the fingertips forward. Stay here. One more breath. And then as we exhale, we're gonna take the left hand down on the hip. Now, let's try to look for some balance. Inhale, take the left leg up. Exhale, left leg down. Repeat 2 more times. Inhale, left foot comes up. Keep the foot flexed. Exhale, left foot comes down. One more time. Engage the muscles in your quadriceps. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, dropping. Now go back into table pose. And we're gonna do the second side. Let's start by extending the right leg back, the toes pointing to the floor, and keep engaging the muscles in your quadriceps. Take the leg up, hold it there, find your balance. Take the left arm up, 3 breaths. 1. 2. And the last one. Exhale, hand goes down, toes down to the floor, and we rotate. As we rotate, we want to make sure we're grounding the outer edge of the back foot. Start rolling that shoulder, that left shoulder out, so you connect the shoulder blades behind you. Take the right arm up, open up the shoulder, and extend the right arm forward, and breathe. Inhaling. Exhaling. Last breath. Inhale. Now take the arm up, and now take the hand into the hip. If you need to look down for balance, and inhale. Take the right leg up. Exhale, right leg down. Controlled movement, inhaling. Exhaling. Last time, inhale. Exhale. Step back in table pose. Knees in line with the hips. Wrists in line with the shoulders. Spread the fingers. Root the fingertips down to the floor. And then curl the back toes under. And let's come back into downward facing dog. And let's take a free, long, deep breath here. Extending the elbows. Move the head a little bit, so make sure you have no tension on the neck. Even try to look at the belly, so you don't hold any tension there. And then on the next inhale, we're gonna bend the knees, and we're gonna step with the right foot forward. Drop the back knee down to the floor, release the back toes. Coming up, we're coming into low lunge. But first, let's come up. Let's keep a 90-degree angle, the left knee right in line with the hip, and zip up the belly up, and then drop the hips down. And as you sink the pelvic floor down, inhale, take the arms up, and we hold it here. Palms looking to each other, extending the side of the body, reaching up with the fingertips. Let's take one last breath. And then as we exhale, we take the hands down. We can come up into the fingertips. Let's curl the back toes under. Lift the back knee away from the floor. The left hand is gonna be right next to the front foot. And inhale, we twist. We take the right arm up. Keep lowering the hip as you pull the back heel back, the front knee forward, and breathe. Inhaling. Keep grounding the ball of the back foot. One last breath. Exhale, take the right hand down and step back in down dog. Let's take a moment here before we move to the second side. And then on your next inhale, step softly with the left foot forward. Drop the back knee down to the floor. Again, coming up. Maybe try to come to the 90-degree angle. Bring the belly in. Expand on the lower back. And then sink on the hips down. Bringing the pelvic floor down as much as you can. And then inhale, take the arms up. And hold it up. And then from the belly, you're reaching up as best as you can. From the belly down, you're sinking all the way down. Last breath. Exhale, the hands are gonna come down and we're gonna twist. Let's curl the back toes under. Lift the back knee, and slowly let's twist to the left. Finally, left arm up, and breathe. Inhaling. One last breath. Exhale, take your hand down, and step back into downward facing dog. And let's take a moment here. Breathe deeply. And then look up to the front, bend your knees, and with small steps, let's walk the feet all the way between the hands. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, look up, shoulder blades back. Exhale, rest. Inhale, the arms come up. Samastiti. Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, keep the spine long and strong. Come all the way down. Inhale, extend the spine, look up. Exhale, step into plank position. Chaturanga. Inhale, roll the toes. Lift the whole leg away from the floor. Extend the elbows, lift it into upward facing dog. Exhale, roll the toes. Downward facing dog. And let's hold it here. 3 breaths. Inhale 1. 2. And the last one. Bend the knees. Step with the right foot between the hands, followed by the left foot. Inhale, extend the spine, look up. Exhale, rest. Inhale, the arms come all the way up. Samastiti. Let's do this one more time. Inhale, the arms come up. Exhale, keep the spine straight, lower the hands down. Inhale, come up to the fingertips. Try to extend the spine as much as you can, shoulder blades back. And as you exhale, step again with your feet back. Come into plank position. Bend your elbows. Chaturanga. Inhale, roll the toes. Upward facing dog. Exhale, roll the toes. Down dog. One last deep breath. Bend your knees, gaze up to the front, step with the left foot forward, and then step with the right. Inhale, come up to the fingertips, look up. Exhale, back to your Uttanasana. Inhale, take the arms back up. Samastiti. Now let's move to the next variation, Surya Namaskar B. Bend your knees. Come up into Uttanasana. Come with the fingertips touching down into the floor. Inhale. Take the arms up. Exhale. Go back to your Uttanasana. Inhale. Lengthening the spine. Extend the chest. Look up. Exhale, this time you can walk or softly jump your feet, Chaturanga. Inhale, roll the toes, shoulder blades back, lift up the chest. Exhale, down dog. Softly step with the right foot forward, drop the back heel down to the floor, toes in on the back foot, bend the front knee. Inhale, come up into Vida 1. This time, make sure you're turning the hips, gazing to the front, but you're pressing the outer edge of the back foot. And come with the arms up. Keep bending the front knee. Keep the back leg strong. Extend the elbows, gaze up to the front. Exhale, take the hands back down to the floor, turn the hips, and step back in plank, Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Second side. Left foot comes forward, back heel down. Again, coming up. Take your hips. Bring the hips in the same line. Keep pressing the outer edge of the back foot. Arms up. Extend and reach up with the fingertips as you bend the knee. Keep the back leg strong and straight. Exhale, hands down. Back to plank. Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And we rest here. Very good. Keep drawing that belly up. Releasing the heels down. The heels might or might not touch the floor. Now go ahead and bend the knees. Gaze up to the front. Softly step with the feet back between your hands. Inhale. Extend the spine, look up. Exhale, release back to Uttanasana. Bend your knees. And then inhale, Uttanasana. Samastiti. Very good. We're gonna come into a variation of Uttanasana. Separate the feet, hip distance apart. And from here, we're just falling forward. And we're gonna grab the elbows. Release the back of the head especially. And I want you to feel that from the heels will be in line with the hips. And you feel the extension happening on the back of the legs. And from the lower back up into the head, you're releasing the spine down. And just hanging here for a while, breathing deeply. Allowing the exhale to maybe take you deeper into the pose. Keep releasing that spine. Keep pressing the toes down to the floor. Bring some weight forward so you're not pulling the hips or the sit bones back. Let's hold it here for one last breath. And then go ahead and release. Bring the fingertips down to the floor. Extend the spine again. Inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to step back into plank position. One more chaturanga. Inhale. Roll the toes. Coming into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, up dog. Exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana. From here, softly, we're going to take the right foot right between the hands. If you need the help of your hand, move with the foot with your hand. Let's drop the back heel down to the floor. Keep pressing the outer edge of the back heel down to the floor. Bend the front knee. Coming up into Virabhadrasana 2. And then as we exhale, we're going to go into reverse warrior. Left hand down. Open up the right arm, the right palm of the hand. Inhale, bring the arm back. Stretch the side of the body, right side of the body. Keep reaching back with the right fingertips. And as we exhale, we take the hand down on the outside of the front foot. Bring the fingertips. And then we bring the left arm forward. Parshvakonasana. And hold it here. If the neck doesn't bother you, you keep gazing at the palm of the hand on the left hand right now. Keep dropping the hips down, but keep the back leg strong. If the neck bothers you, then you just look up to the front. Make sure you're not putting any tension on the neck. You keep drawing the shoulder blades back. One more breath. Now inhale, come back into your warrior 2. And as we exhale, we take the hands down, turn the hips, and we come back into downward facing dog. Okay, let's move into the second side. Step with the left foot forward, drop the back heel down to the floor. Lift up the inner arch of the back heel. Keep the quadriceps strong. Bend the front knee. Inhale. Coming up, warrior 2. Reach up with both fingertips in opposite direction. Keep the torso right on the middle. And let's move into reverse warrior. So take the hand down. Open up the palm of the left hand. Inhale. Come all the way back. One more breath. Exhale, Parshvakonasana. And keep breathing, inhaling. Okay. Make sure you're gluing the outside of the back foot down into the floor. Don't allow that right hand to become lazy. Keep it straight. Feel the energy from the shoulder up to the fingertips. And keep dropping that hip down. Then look down. Take your hand down. Turn the hips and step back into downward facing dog. Good. Now again, step with the right foot forward. Drop the back heel down to the floor. This time we're entering Trikonasana, so go ahead and extend that right leg. Okay. Your hand can go on the hip or the fingertips right next to the right foot on the outside. Start turning and opening the torso. Inhale, take the left arm up and hold it. And the tendency here might be that we tend to bring the chest forward. We're gonna try to bring the chest back. The chest is open, right in line with the hip. And we're gonna relax the upper ribs, so we're not curving the spine too much. Keep pressing the outer edge of the back foot and the inner edge of the front foot. Gazing at the thumb on the upper arm. One last breath there. Exhale, we're gonna look down for balance. We're gonna take the left hand down onto the hip. And just to play for fun today, we're just gonna try a little bit of Ardha Chandrasana. We'll get deeper into the pose tomorrow or next time you do the practice, okay? And then inhale, take the left foot all the way up. Keep the foot flexed, open up the chest. And keep the leg strong, the right leg strong. Don't allow the toes on the right foot to come all the way in. Then go ahead and bend the right knee. Step with the foot back. Let's come all the way back to Trikonasana with the right leg. And then take the hands down, turn the hips, step back into plank position. Chaturanga. Inhale, roll the toes, up dog. Exhale, roll the toes, down dog. So from here, we're gonna move to the second side. Step softly with the left foot forward. Back heel comes down into the floor. We start standing the front leg. We don't wanna lock the knee or bring the back of the knee all the way down. So in order to do that, we're gonna lift up the kneecaps and engage the muscles on the quadriceps. The hand can go down right next to the left foot or on the left foot. Take the arm up. And come into Trikonasana, inhaling. Keep expanding from the center of the chest, reaching to both fingertips and opening up that collarbone area. Let's take one more breath here. Now let's look down for balance. The right hand is gonna go right on the hip. Bend the front knee, switch the weight to the front foot, and then bring the fingertips forward. Let's lift the back leg up. And again, keep the foot flexed and rotate your hips. Right now, this is as far as we're gonna get. And we're gonna work on the stability of the legs, both legs, the stability of the core. And we're gonna work on breathing deeply, finding a steadiness as we breathe. Then go ahead and bend the left knee. Step back into the Trikonasana. Take the hand down. Bend the front knee. Turn the hips and step back into your down dog. And let's take one more breath here for a moment. Inhaling. Exhaling. Bend your knees, gaze up to the front, step with the feet back. Extend the spine, look up, inhaling. Exhale, release the head down. Bend your knees. Uttanasana, inhale. Samastiti. Good. I hope you're warm. If you can notice here, I'm covering sweat, but we're on the tropics. It's not that hot, but this practice can bring a lot of heat into the body. Okay, we're gonna separate the feet, hip distance apart, and we're gonna come into Malasana. Okay, so if you feel the heels are coming away from the floor, maybe you need to make your Malasana bigger, okay? So we're gonna come right here, and we're gonna try to drop the tailbone down. The armpits are next to the knees, and the armpits and the shoulders are bringing the knees back as we lower the hips down. Okay, we can stay here for a couple of breaths. Close your eyes if you want to. If you find this posture to be too hard, too challenging, you're just simply not ready for it, look for a bolster, look for blocks, books, a stool, anything you can sit on, so the posture doesn't become that intense. Later over the practice, this is going to become a little bit of a challenge. Stay there for a couple of breaths. And the last one. Good. Slowly we're going to extend the hands down, and we're going to drop the hips down. We're going to extend the legs up to the front. Bring the sit bones back. Feel that you're actually resting the whole pelvic floor down into the floor. Okay. Flex the foot so you keep your legs active. And inhale. Take the arms up. Extend the whole spine, and as you exhale, let's come into Paschimottanasana. Perhaps today we're just gonna take the big toes. So go ahead and take your big toes, but make sure you're not creating any tension on the neck. Shoulders away from the ears. And the belly is gonna try to reach towards the knees as we keep standing up the spine. And we hold it here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Elongate that spine. Let's take one last breath. Inhale. Now, on the next inhale, we're going to extend the spine again. And as we exhale, we're going to release the pose. And we're going to move into Paschimottanasana. A modified Paschimottanasana. Let's bend the knees. Okay, get the feet down to the floor, and then take the hands behind you. Fingertips reaching, like pointing to the front. Press the foot down to the floor, then lift the hips as much as you can, and drop the head down. And keep pushing the inside of the foot down to the floor. Avoid the tendency to lift up the feet away from the floor. Keep lifting. One last breath. Use the hamstrings to lift those legs up. Exhale, release. Elbow goes back down into the floor. And let's try one more time, Uttanasana. Bring the sit bones back. Okay. Flex the foot, keep the legs active. Inhale, extend. And as we exhale, we're coming down. This time, let's see if we can grab the edges of the feet or interlock the fingers behind you. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Take it as if it was waves going and moving through the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Let's stay here. Just one last breath. And then inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, release the pose. And we're gonna move into Janu Sirsasana. Go ahead and bend the right leg. If flexibility allows, we wanna bring the heel right into the inner groin. But if that is not possible, just bend it as much as you can. Put a block behind you or a pillow behind the knee if this feels too much pressure for your knee. Okay. And then we're gonna come into the fingertips and we're gonna try for that chest to be right in the center of the thigh. Inhale, lift the arms, and as we exhale, we're coming all the way down. Keep extending the spine. Inhale. Let's take one last breath here. Make sure you're breathing deeply. Maybe breathe into your lower back. And then from here, go ahead and extend the spine. We're gonna do a gentle twist. We're gonna bring the left fingertips back and we're gonna take the outside of the right foot or the right leg. And let's twist gently all the way to the left. Keep lengthening the spine as you roll to the left side. Let's stay here one last breath. And then come back to center. Release the pose. Release the right leg, move to your left. Bend the left knee. Okay, find your alignment. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, come all the way down. Let's take one last breath here. And then let's twist. Let's take one last breath here. And from here, we're gonna repeat the same twisting we did before. So start by extending the spine. Keep your hands where you have them. And then the left hand is gonna touch the outer edge of that front foot. And we're gonna take the fingertips back on the right hand and just make a gentle twist. One last breath. Keep twisting and elongating at the same time. And then release. Come back to center. Okay. And this time, we're gonna start closing the class here. We're gonna move down to the floor, bend your knees, grab the back of the legs and slowly find your way down into the floor. Sit with the whole spine glued to the floor. You're gonna keep the knees bent. The hands are gonna be right in line with the hips and you're gonna press the floor, the mat down. And we're gonna come into bridge pose. Inhale, lift the hips up and hold it there. 5 long deep breaths. You can keep bringing the shoulders in, keep pressing with the hands down as you lift the hips, but make sure you keep the knees and hips on the same line. Use the inhale to go stronger into the pose. You feel you lift the hips a little bit more, but you also want to have the strength on using the hamstrings and the gluteus muscles. And then exhale. Release the tailbone down. Bring the knees up to the chest. Hug your legs and maybe even bring the forehead towards the knees. Good. Let's repeat one last time. Coming to bridge, inhaling up and hold it. And exhale, drop the tailbone. Hug your legs. And then we're gonna release. Find a position before we move into Shavasana. Let's take the legs all the way up. Extend the legs. If you find it uncomfortable, you can keep the knees a little bit bent. Otherwise, extend the legs. And close your eyes. We're gonna hold this posture for a little bit. A very nice and gentle inversion. Very good. Bend your knees. Take your feet down to the floor. And it's time to rest for Shavasana. Separate your legs a little so the skin is not touching. Arms to the side of the body. Walk the shoulders away from the ears. Lift up your head a little. And then rest the head again back down to the floor and enjoy Shavasana. Let's start coming out of the pose. Slowly throw the arms back and stretch the whole body long. And then go ahead and bend your knees and roll over to either side, left or right, whatever feels good right now. Take a break here. And then slowly, we're gonna come up back into seated position. Try to stay with your eyes closed. Sit in a comfortable position. Bring your hands together right in front of your chest. I hope this practice brought you a lot of energy and calmness at the same time. May this practice allow you to move through the day with calmness, steadiness, with presence. May this practice allow us to be kind, compassionate, generous. May this practice allow us to create a good day. Namaste.